Gregg Wallace, former host of MasterChef, is facing new allegations from a journalist who claims he sent her a series of inappropriate texts and voicemails after meeting her at an award ceremony. The allegations come from a young female journalist who asserts that Wallace's behavior left her feeling uncomfortable and grossed out. The alleged incidents reportedly took place in 2009, following the Grocer magazine's own Label Excellence Awards, where Wallace, 60, was serving as a judge alongside a junior reporter from the publication. According to the journalist, who was 26 at the time, she interviewed Wallace during the event, and he suggested that they exchange phone numbers. Soon after, she claims she received a text message from Wallace that read, "All right, gorgeous," followed by a comment about her eating, which she described as a sexualized remark, "I like the way you're eating that, and fancy a snog. Greg." Initially, the journalist intended to ignore the text but later noticed Wallace watching her. She responded with what she hoped would be a humorous reply, "Haha, thanks, I've just eaten a meat pie," trying to downplay the awkwardness of the situation. After avoiding further interaction with Wallace during the event, she alleges that he continued to contact her, sending multiple text messages and leaving voicemails that contained food-related innuendos over the following weeks. The former journalist stated that while she never felt physically unsafe, she was left feeling deeply uncomfortable. "I didn't feel at any point really threatened or unsafe, but I definitely felt uncomfortable and grossed out," she said, recalling telling friends and colleagues, "I feel like he's kind of stalking me." One voicemail, in particular, stood out to her. Wallace allegedly mentioned remembering the look on her face as she ate a pie. She interpreted this as a sexual reference about watching her eat and wanting to see it again, which she described as noshing or something similar. These comments left her feeling uneasy and disturbed by what she considered to be sexualized overtones. Wallace's legal representatives have strongly denied the allegations, stating that he does not engage in behavior of a sexually harassing nature. These new claims come on the heels of a broader investigation into Wallace's past conduct. Last month, Banijay UK, the production company behind MasterChef, announced that Wallace would be stepping away from the BBC show amid ongoing complaints about historical misconduct. The company initiated an external review to fully investigate the allegations and stated that Wallace was committed to cooperating with the process. BBC News reported that claims have been made by 13 people across a range of shows over a 17-year period, with more individuals sharing their own experiences in the wake of the accusations. In response to these allegations, Wallace apologized last week for a previous remark in which he dismissed the complaints as coming from a handful of middle-class women of a certain age. His comments were met with significant backlash, including criticism from Downing Street, which described his response as inappropriate and misogynistic. A BBC spokesperson reiterated that the organization takes any complaints seriously and emphasized that any behavior falling below the standards expected by the BBC will not be tolerated.